Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Victoria welcomes Cole home with a hug at the door of the tack house. Claire, holding balloons, suggests they get a room. He comes over to hug her and tells them after all this time traveling, he just wants to enjoy this moment with his two favorite people in the world. Leafing through Cole's passport, Claire marvels at all the countries he's been to. Cole's keen to spend a little time without jet lag. He spent most of his time on planes and in meeting rooms. However, he brought them gifts from Paris and Serbia. Claire receives tickets to the carousel in Montmartre, so she can go with Kyle and Harrison. She hugs Cole. Victoria opens her gift. It's an old-fashioned key. They want to know the story behind it. He says there's a bridge in a beautiful town in Serbia. A lady had her heart broken there, so now ladies put their locks on the bridge. He put a lock there with their names on it. Victoria has the key. If she throws the key in the water, it shows her devotion to what they have. Victoria teases that he'll have to take her there to find out. Cole asks them out for a late lunch. He just needs to check in with Victor first. At the club, Diane has summoned Jack and Kyle, who want to know what's going on. She says it's not about business, but something closer to home. The work on the Abbott house is now complete, and they can all move back in that afternoon. Kyle thinks this is great news as Harrison's ready to go home. Diane needles about him and Claire moving out. Maybe he can ask Kyle to move in with him at the Abbott house. Jack is subdued as they keep chatting. Diane notices that her husband hasn't said a word. Jack will be honest, he's not sure he's ready to see it. Kyle doesn't think anyone is surprised that Jack is nervous. Diane is disappointed that her husband has regressed. He told her he had confidence in her. Jack says with the reveal imminent, the fear has crept back in. He'll be walking into something unfamiliar, and there's no turning back. He's sure she's done an amazing job, but it's the home he spent his entire life in. Diane promises he'll love it. Kyle says, if not, you can move in with me and Claire. Kyle wants Diane to give them hints about the house, but she's not so inclined. Jack stands up and says he wants to get this over with. Diane gawps. She tells him to meet her there in half an hour and takes off. Kyle asks Jack if he's really that worried. He can't remember the last time he was so unsettled. What is this really about? Jack can't stop thinking about his father and mother, and that house looking the same way for so many years. If those walls could speak, Kyle's sure she just changed out some throw pillows. Jack protests that the house was always a constant for him. When he walked through the door, he knew what he would see. He worries that it means a lot to Tracy and Ashley too. He can't put into words what he's feeling. It just feels wrong. Kyle's sure Ashley and Tracy can handle a home makeover. Jack ruminates that the place is full of memories. Every knick-knack and every room. It's also where we said goodbye to Dana. Kyle says changing the door won't change that, or bring back his parents. It's all in his heart. He gives a speech on trust. Jack complains he's using his own words against him. Kyle's sure everything will be oak. He's going to get Harrison a scone and will meet his dad at the house for the big reveal. Jack cringes, don't call it that. At the ranch, Audra tells Victor how remarkable it is what he's done with his home. He goes on about rebuilding. She wonders if he's talking about her career, and lets him know she hasn't forgotten what he did to her. Victor learns Nate wants to look at her paperwork, and asks if he knows what he's getting out of the deal. Audra didn't get into the particulars. She asks if he's curious why she needs a cosmetics company to make a move on Kyle. Victor's not interested in the details. She realizes he wants plausible deniability. He says as long as she stays the course, he'll stay out of it. Nikki appears and asks, stay out of what? Nikki sniffs that she wasn't expecting Audra to be in her home and asks Victor what she's doing there. Victor says they have a new business arrangement. Audra is grateful for the opportunity. Nikki's grateful she came home. Now you both can tell me all about it. Victor says all will be revealed in good time. They're just laying the groundwork now. Audra compliments Nikki, who's not impressed.